Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. We are playing Alpha 9 stable. Let's continue from where we left off. Day 2, episode 2, because days does not matter much on Empyrion. So let's continue from where we left off. We have just settled on this small wreckage near our escape pod, and we have our motorbike, some food, and some ores. We need more silicon, we need a little bit of everything, but with the mini bike we can explore a little bit further, and it's what we are going to do today. We are going to near that water over there, explore a little bit. With the mini bike we are a little bit more safe. I have also the shotgun, so where is the plant fibers? Over here. I have the shotgun over here, which is an awesome tool to get wood, and we are going to get a lot of wood today. If we don't get drowned, we are going to get a lot of wood and get a lot of stuff done. If we get drowned, well, we are also get a lot of stuff done, but it's going to take a little while longer. So, wood. You shoot the plants and you pick the wood. Who needs a chainsaw, right? Who needs a chainsaw when you have a shotgun? If you have enough resources, which is copper, iron and wood, it's more than easy to have shotgun shells to shoot everything down and get the wood. It's not even funny. You could even these big trees, they go down so easily. Okay, let's stop shooting everything we see and let's focus a little bit on resources. I want resources. I also want the plants because I want the experience to go up a couple of levels, but I want 173. Whoa. Okay, sorry. Oops. I just pressed the mouse button. Okay. Good way to get experience. So, where is your family? Okay. Let's leave no witnesses. Okay. Oops. You were watching, right? I think you were. So I am trying, even if it does not look like it, I am trying to get resources by finding iron, copper, and silicon. So let's go near the water, shall we? Nope, regular stone. I also need it because I want to start building my base, and we should go into the water because it's a good source of experience, the water, especially picking up those plants inside the water. But first off, I want silicon. It's not easy. Not easy to find silicon. I'm keep finding plants, grain, and all of this stuff, but no silicon. Let's try it again. We are near the swamp. get a lot of stuff, but it's a good source of experience. All of these plants, confetti, moss scrapings, and the grain, and we can use the grain to make plastic materials. I don't know if it's still the correct recipe, but we needed the grain in Alpha 8 to make plastics. But I'm not finding. Well, we are in the swamp. I don't think that the swamp is a good source of materials. Let's go to this area here. Riding in the forest, picking up random stuff. I look like when I go to the supermarket. I have a list, but when I reach the supermarket I always buy 10 things that I don't need, and it's exactly the same. I want these stones. Okay, some copper, not bad, not bad. But I would really like silicon, perhaps over here, but this looks everything swampy everywhere, and I want a non-swamp area. Can we go there? Oops. Since we are here, let me get less item. The iron stones usually are in the plains. The silicon is usually near the water, but I don't think it's on the swamp biome. Let's see if we are a little bit more lucky. That's on that area over there. And if I can see some rocks around here, I would also appreciate it. Seeing a rock over here. Copper again. Let's continue. Are they a little bit more scarce? And I did not had this kind of difficulty on experimental, but it can always be the seed. Or I see one rock over there, some animals over here. I'm not seeing those stupid silicon rocks. Come on, man, come on, give me the rocks, please. Okay, I see some. Oh ho ho ho. It looked like silicon, but these ones are silicon. Nope, do not run away. Let me see. Nope, we are still half the weight allowed, so we are fine. And let's go. I see in that small island over there more rocks. One more rock over there. Okay, finally. Finally, we are talking. Not that these rocks give you a lot of stuff. It just gives you the bare minimum to get your basic stuff going, and that's what we want on this second day. It's get your basic stuff going. And trying not to die, right? Okay. Inside the water. Nope. And I could, and that's one of the things that I'm going to build. I'm going to build emergency O2 and water generator. It's going to give me some source of some means to go into the water. It's will do. It's on my to-do list. Let's go over here. We should be getting a new level soon. If you are very low on stamina, hopping on and off the bike, it gets you much faster stamina regeneration than staying still, which is strange. But okay, I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, more rocks. More rocks over here. No, come on. Don't run away. And one silicon over there. Okay. Ah, the beach. These small small areas are the best for stones. Very nice indeed. Okay, come on. And more stone here, not silicon, but I also want this crushed stone. Okay, I think that we could automatically pick up everything. Some of the tools picks up automatically the dropped ores, some don't. Okay, more stone and a copper deposit over there. Wait, 480. We have a red bar. Let's push it to the limit. $5.10. Did I not set up correctly the file? I need to check that. No, it does not look like I did. It does not look like I did. I will have to check that between episodes if I can. Okay, so let's hop on to the bike and we return to our starting area, which is here. We have here a desert, copper deposit, very nice. Let's try to reach it without falling into the water. And I will try, while I need to sort out my settings, because I really want the logistics on. I will make myself use the logistics even if it's not set up correctly. So if I reach 500 on my backpack, I need to return. I need to double check what I have edited to see if I have set it up correctly. Okay, and we are here. Okay, and the crushed stone. Okay, and the wood. Very nice, very nice. And what do we need now? We need to start building our base, which, let me see on the map. My question is staying around here, which I don't dislike it. It's not a bad area. Or if I go somewhere else, which if I'm playing with the logistics, it's not going to be easy to go somewhere else because I cannot bring everything. So what I will do is I will set up some kind of temporary base around here, nothing too fancy, and we'll go from there. We'll set up here just a core, some basic stuff, constructor, try to get the resources around here on our starting area, and then probably if we find some good and useful POIs or some factions or whatever, and we need to move, we will move. Either by taking a POI from a faction or by building ourselves a new base. But for now we are going to stay here. So let me see. We have fuel, silicon. We need more iron. It's not enough iron, so I can leave this here. I can leave pretty much everything here. We can make 3 more stakes while we wait. Okay, and I'm going to leave here the stone also. So for the iron, let's go to this area here. Usually it's a good place to find iron. Let's see if we can find some iron. Left. Probably I was mistaken with my base. It happens. Let's see what we have here. Copper and wood planks. And I know we are hot. Just one. Some berries, but I want the iron. Let's go and find the iron. Sometimes in the harder difficulties, what I usually do to where I set up my base, I try to set up my base on top of a big iron node, and while digging I use the iron node to make a cave. I will get iron out of it, and I will have a big cave to build my base. This is clearly not plains. This is grassland. And I'm not seeing a single iron node. Copper nodes? No iron. Very annoying. First talents of this map. They don't know that in my past life I have murdered hundreds of talents, so they let me go by unarmed because they don't know what happened. Okay, plains or grassland, but without trees. We should find some spiders, right? I don't want to find spiders, I want to find iron nodes, iron rocks, not iron nodes. This is strange. This is so strange. They were much more common. Here is one. Oops. They were much more common. So strange. Really strange. 5 more over there. A couple of more. Okay. Nice. Yeah, a little bit of copper. Thank you very much. And we can bring you, and you. Let's resume our travelings. We are very near our starting area. is the good thing about the starting area. Sometimes you have just the amount of resources to get you started, and if you go a little bit away from your starting area, sometimes it's worse. Sometimes it's much worse. Just getting some experience. Level 5. And I know that there is still one of you lying around. Here it is. Very nice. Where is my bike? Bikey, bikey. Here it is. Here it is. Nope, I don't want to pick it up. I want to ride it. Okay, more. Let's see if we can find some rocks. Here it is, one. I sensed the rock. I had a feeling. Whoa, don't go away. I had a feeling that there was a rock nearby. But I'm not seeing that many rocks. A couple of near the beach ones, which should be silicon, but I really want the iron ones. Where am I? Okay, this area. Just to remember if I want more silicon, where I can go and get it. Let's go. Let's make the most of the remaining daylight. I think sometimes I'm wondering, we have no penalty whatsoever by spending several days doing nothing, or reaching the night time and using the tent to get to the next day. So there is no urgency if you have enough food to keep doing something like that. I think that we could have some kind of timer. I don't know how. I even don't know how it could be a good setup, but some kind of timer, so that you have some urgency in setting up your defenses and stuff like that. An alien invasion, whatever. Something that you knew that it was going to happen, and you need to be prepared. Because I can roam freely over here, use my tent, and spend the days. Stone over there. No stone over here. Let's go. This is a very rough terrain, so I prefer to walk, even because I can pick up these small plants while we go for experience. But the stamina, it's killing me. This stamina, it's killing me. Oops, no, I don't want the third person. What I want is eat something, and now the shotgun. Oh, it was copper. It was copper. Let's go up the mountain, up the Everest, Akua Everest. Big rock, but not the rocks that I want. I think we have enough. Now we have enough to get us started. To make the detector find. I know that usually near the starting area you have some deposits, copper, silicon and iron near your starting area, so it's just a matter of finding them. If they did not change it, we should be able to find them. So, and I think I have enough resources to get us started, but I would really like a couple of more iron ores, and I think we have here a couple. We have here a couple. Finally, 2 more stones. this let's play, my friends, let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about it. It's going to be a little bit more actual gameplay of Empyrion, with the not all of the grind part of the game, but with part of it, part of the constructing, playing the full game. The previous let's play we started it on experimental, and I was a little bit more focused on getting into the new parts of Empyrion, of the Alpha 9 experience. But now I'm playing a game like a full game, at least for Alpha 9, of the features of Alpha 9, and I will be playing like I would be playing it alone by myself. So the part of plant gathering, the part of getting the base done, I will try to mix it a little bit on all episodes. So it was the previous let's play a little bit more action oriented, not too focused on building, and this should be a very much longer let's play. We will try to build our capital vessels, go to other planets, other systems, check the other systems POIs, because there are some POIs that we cannot get them on this starting planet. So all of that good stuff, we are going to do it on this let's play. But this part of getting the resources, part of it I will do it in camera, because it's a full part of our game. Okay, it's in this direction, and I can walk it because I want to get more plants. And let's see if I don't get eaten alive, but we should be fine. We have our motorbike in our hotbar, and if we get attacked suddenly, I can quickly exit. But I want to pick up these plants, and I want to kill those animals over there. Alien insects, I think. Right? What's your name, my little friend? Alien insect. Okay. Some meat. Some stuff. And one more. And we should be missing one, right? Here it is. We have our starting area inside, which is over there, so we are fine. Let me get this down. The second day is almost over, but now I am happy with what I got. Yeah, it's right on time. Right on time, or a little bit over time, because we are traveling against the sun. So it's night time over here. Whoa, whoa. Man, not having the jetpack, it's awful. Really awful. But with this beautiful sunset, well, the sun has set, but it was almost a sunset. This is going to be the end of this second episode. We have gathered, we stayed in our volume definition. I need to check that if I have set it up correctly, and hopefully I can, if I did not make it correctly, I can edit the save game to enable it. And it was a good day, a good second day. We got all of the resources that we need, and hopefully the next episode will focus a little bit on making our starter base something more with a regular constructor, with a generator, a fuel tank, the usual stuff. And we are going to build it right here, and it's not going to be that nothing fancy, but it's going to it's just to hold off the attacks from the drones, and to prepare ourselves to try to find the nearby deposits and to mine them, so that after that we have enough resources to build more and bigger things. I hope you are enjoying this Let's Play series, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, thank you.